Welcome to the Dark Horse Chess Channel. Today's game is between Eugene Rousseau and Lionel Kieseritzky. It was played in Paris, France in 1845. The game began e4, e5, f4, this is the King's Gambit. E takes f4, knight to f3, bishop to e7, this is the Cunningham defense. Bishop to c4, bishop to h4 check, and g3 is the Burton Gambit. Black played f takes g3, white castled, g takes h2 check, and king to h1. This is the Burton Gambit fully accepted. Here white sacrifices 3 pawns for an attack on black's weak f7 square. White can easily get 4 pieces on f7 without much trouble. Here black can't play knight to f6 because white will just take the bishop. The engine gives d5 as the best move, but here black played d6, and white responded bishop takes f7 check, king takes f7, and in only 8 short moves white begins a king hunt. In the game white played knight takes bishop, discovered check, a good move, but the engine liked knight to e5 double check. Alright, if white plays knight to e5 double check, king to e8, queen to h5 check. The king can't go to e7 because this is checkmate. So black is forced to play g6. Knight takes g6, pawn takes g6. Queen takes g6 check, king to d7. Queen f5 check, king to c6. Queen to d5 check, king to b6, queen to b3 check, king to c6, and queen to d5 check. This is a draw by repetition of moves. Let's go back to white's 12th move. If white plays queen takes rook, black will play bishop to e6, protecting the knight. Knight to c3, bishop to f6, attacking the queen, queen to h7, knight to c6, d3, and after knight on c to e7, black has a nice 2-point advantage. Let's go back to white's 9th move. In the game, white played knight takes bishop, discovered check. Black played knight to f6, blocking with the knight. White responded, queen to h5 check. And here, black played g6. Since white has a dark squared bishop and black does not, black needs to keep as many pawns as possible on the dark squares to limit white's bishop's effectiveness. There is nothing stopping white's bishop from attacking from all angles. White played queen to g5. White has 2 attackers on a pinned knight. Black responded by going queen to e7. Black can take the pawn for check. White played d3, protected a pawn. Bishop to e6 was played, a good move. And white played b3. White wants to move the bishop to b2 and attack the pinned knight this way. When this happens, white will have 3 attackers on the pinned knight. Black, on the other hand, can move his king to g7, rook to f8, knight to d7, and have 4 defenders on the pinned knight. Black played knight to d7, defending the knight. White played bishop to b2, attacking the knight. Here, black played rook on a to f8. Black is looking to move his king to safety on the queen side. White responded by playing knight to d2, and white played king to e8. White played rook to f2. White wants to double the rooks on the f-file. Black responded by playing knight to g4. And here, the exchange of queens is forced because black will take the rook. So white played queen takes queen, king takes queen, and white played rook to g2, attacking the knight. Here the bishop is attacking the rook, so black played rook on h to g8. Bishop to d4 was played, c5, bishop to c3, and here rook to f4 was played. Black has survived white's attack, and black is on the attack now. Black is looking to double up these rooks on the F-file and move these pawns down and attack white's king. Rook on H to F3 was played. Rook on G to F8, the rooks are doubled up. Rook to G3, H5, here comes the pawns. Knight takes H2, H4, rook to F3, looking to exchange rook. Knight on D to E5, attacking the rook. Rook takes rook, rook takes rook, rook to F1. Knight to F2, check. King to G1, knight to H3, check. King to G2, G5, knight to D to F3, and king to F6. The ending gives black a slight advantage here, with the best move for white being bishop to D2. White could potentially win the exchange here by taking the rook. However, these pawns are very strong. White did play bishop to D2, attacking a rook, and black played G4. Here the best move for white is to go knight takes H4. Alright, if white plays knight takes H4, black responds, rook takes F1, knight takes F1, D5, E takes D5, bishop takes D5 check, king to G3, knight to G1, king to F2, knight to H3, king to G3, and this is a draw by repetition. Let's go back to white's 31st move. White played knight takes E5, D takes E5. White did go bishop takes F4, and black went E takes F4. Black has 3 connected passed pawns. This is a textbook dream position for black. C3 was played. White wants to stop the black king from marching into white's position. Black went king to E5, A3. If bishop takes B3, then white will play knight takes G4, check, and black's pawns will be fractured. Black played knight to G5, which was the best move. White played B4, B6, rook to C1. White is trying to get some counterplay on the queen side. H3 check, king to H1, G3 attacking the knight. White played D4 check, C takes D4, C takes D4, king takes E4, and white played rook to C7. Here the fastest win for black is to play F3, rook to C2, F2, rook takes F2, G takes F2, knight to F1, king to F4, king to H2, knight to F3 check, king to H1, bishop to C4, knight to H2, black gets a queen, knight takes F1, bishop takes F1, and now the white king cannot move. D5 and bishop to G2 is checkmate. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.